Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Boss Life Online, where you will find business and income. Also, just want to get started by saying welcome to all my members in here, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Today's topic is going to be about how to start a side hustle while keeping your day job. Okay. And I also want to say that this channel may not be for everybody, but it is for somebody. So let me go to the chat to see who's all in here, and then we're going to get started. We have Living Your Best Life, which is a member here. Thank you so much for being a member. Just Relax is also a member here at Boss Life Online. Thank you so much. Angela Critters is in the house. Thank you so much, Angela, for being here. And yes, it is for somebody. This channel is for somebody. So what I would like for you guys to do is go ahead and like the stream and share it out if possible. Hey, Carla just walked in the house. Just vlogging life. What's up, Carla? So glad to see you today. Also, I watched your last video over there. That was pretty cool, Carla. All right, so after my live, we're going to be going over to Marlene's live, okay? And she will be putting in her link in here maybe about 10 minutes before I am done. But let's go ahead and get started because this is kind of going to be a long one, but not really. So, Carter, know how many times I say what I got to say. Okay, so how to start a side hustle while keeping your day job. Okay, now I got this information from the internet, and it's an article, and it's by this guy called Ryan Robinson. Okay, I just want to put that out there because hey, Noam, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Rochelle's blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Now, guys, when I read this, of course, y'all always know I'm always reading something that's going to uh, motivate me, that's going to expand my mind. Because just because I have my own business right now and this and that, that doesn't mean that I don't need to read things to motivate me and to keep me motivating and to keep paying these bills. Okay. And before I get started, I'm going to get up and cut this fan on because I forgot to do it because I'm already getting hot. Just a second, guys. Jeez. Okay, I'm back. Let's get situated here. Okay, so let's get started. How to start a side hustle while keeping your day job. Okay, like I said, I got this information uh, from the internet, and it was written by Ryan Robinson. So the lights will make you hot while you're on camera. It is so true. Hey, Granny B, aka Noni May. What's up, Noni May? Okay, the best way to eventually become your own boss is to start a side hustle and build your self employed income while you still have the safety and security of your day job. And that is exactly what was told to me when I started out. Baby, don't quit your day job. You have to do this and this and this. So when I read this article, I was like, oh my God, I was given the same information from my mentor, whom I really love, and has helped me get to where I am today. Okay, so we got Journey with Kiki in here. Hey, Journey with Kiki, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, Rochelle's blessings is in the house. Hey, Rochelle, what's up? What's more, what's more is that starting a side hustle not only pads your income, but it also creates career changing opportunities you wouldn't have normally stumbled upon at your full time job. And that is so true. Many side hustles have led to new jobs, surprisingly useful relationships, and long and lifelong friends. It also has helped build the business I have today as an affiliate marketer and owner of my own websites. And that is so true. I have made so many friends with what I was doing while I was still working that side hustle, trying to make my side hustle money uh, it's just as much as I was making or more at my job. But through all of that, I met so many friends. I mean, people that really has helped me along the way. I kept my mind open to all suggestions, all criticisms, everything. And it has made me a great businesswoman today. So that's what your side hustle can put you all in touch with is people that know way more than you if you're willing to listen. However, building a side hustle to profitability with a limited amount of time outside of your day job is never easy. That's true too. It takes prioritization of or a physical shift, and I shouldn't say or, and a physical shift and how you view what's more important in your life, and the willingness to get very creative on a daily basis. Yes, please like the live and share it out, please. If you want to be an entrepreneur, there are many reasons you should start small with building your side hustle. Listen, guys, customer by customer, okay? From the ground up. For one, the prospect of making money on top of your regular pay is a powerful incentive, especially in this world today. A long time hobby can also motivate you to grow a business around things that you love. Okay? Things that you love. That can make you a lot of money because I truly love what I do. You know, I love my affiliate business. I love my CTFO business. I love my paparazzi business. And I love doing YouTube. I love coming on here telling you whoever is in this live, maybe one, two, three, I don't care because I'm doing what my purpose is to tell it, to tell you how I got what I got. And then it's up to you to do the same or decide, hey, it's not for you because everything is not for everybody. Okay? Aspiring entrepreneurs with a strong drive can look to a side hustle as a stepping stone toward financial freedom. Hey, Dana, thank you so much for coming in. Now, this says an aspiring entrepreneurs with a strong drive can look to a side hustle as a stepping stone toward financial freedom. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Jesus. Your side hustle can also allow you to focus on what you're most passionate about if you don't get that satisfaction from your job. It can give you flexibility and extra savings, okay? To travel the world, to care for the environment, or pursue causes in a meaningful way, okay? Start a side hustle, start it with something that you love. But I'm going to give you some ways. If you're planning to start a side hustle, I'm going to give you 10 steps that'll help you get traction while you keep your day job. But a large number of Americans, including myself, have launched side hustles related to freelancing, consulting, and online based businesses while having regular employment. And that's exactly what I did. Plus, I did a whole bunch of other stuff that's in here that was told to me to do way before I read this article, years before. And I was like, you know, I was truly blessed to have that many mentors in my life way back. I'm just grateful for them and I give them kudos and thank you. Okay. Okay, let's go back to this part. It said, in fact, according to a study done by LinkedIn profile, more than 331,000 professionals in the U.S. alone are already freelancing on the side of their day jobs. While most people will tell you they have hopes and dreams of becoming an entrepreneur, the flip side of this picture is not as thrilling. To put it bluntly, the vast majority of new businesses are doomed to fail. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat now. Okay, Dana came in. Hey, Dana, God bless you too. Living your best life, it says walking your purpose. Walking your purpose by purpose. That's right. Just vlogging life. Yes, your interest and passion can bring in money. That is so true. Journey with Kiki, that's right there. Yes. Okay. Living your best life says financial freedom. Okay. Um, Angela is saying a side hustle will help remove stress from being part of corporate America. Amen, Angela. That's why I did it. That was my number one reason. I got tired of it. Okay. All right. Living your best life is saying a good mentor will change your life. That's true. Only if you're listening and you're willing to make the changes that they are asking you to do. Okay. But yes, good mentors are always good to have. Angela, bring your own boss. Being your own boss is a great way to live. Side hustling gets you there. Okay. Thank you, Just Teresa. Thank you. Hey, Just Teresa's in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. All right. It says, my first business, this is what this guy is saying. My first business managed to join the failing 90% in a fiery inferno. I learned the hard lessons, turned things around drastically, and formulated a 10-step framework to help you avoid my biggest mistakes. Part of becoming successful with an entrepreneur means starting small and growing with your customers. That's where the side hustle comes into play. So now, if you're planning to start a side hustle, here are 10 steps that will help you get more traction and while you keep your day job. So if you got a good day job and it's paying all your bills and stuff, but you're not just happy with it and you want to start your own business, it's nothing wrong with that. I was told not to quit my job. I couldn't quit no way because I had a daughter I had to raise. The father was not really in the picture, but kind of sort of. You know how them deadbeat dads are. They kind of in and they kind of out whenever they want to. Well, that's what I had. Okay. So I couldn't afford to really just quit my day job. Okay. And plus, my day job paid me pretty good money. Still not what I was worth, but it was good money. Okay. So I had to keep my job. And I'm glad I did because it gave me a financial stability in order to buy the things or the advertisement that I needed to buy to get my website started. So that was good, but I still didn't want to go every day. All right, but I went. All right, number one, here are 10 steps to help you if you're planning to start a side hustle. Number one, prepare for the long haul. Businessman Tony Robbins recently shared that he believes that business success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. Okay. What does he mean? What he means is that even a great product or service won't take you very far if you lack the grit, determination, and genuine interest in helping your future customers solve their problems. So before you start a side hustle or any business for that matter, you need to ask yourself, how badly do you want success? How badly do you want to succeed? If you're just toying with a business idea and entertaining the notion of striking it rich, don't expect success to happen overnight. or that you will make it past the finish line. It takes work, y'all. Okay? Determination and grit to even begin to start a side hustle. What is just Teresa is saying, I did a side hustle for that 15 plus years and loved it. But when it closed down, I never found anything else that I wanted to do a lot. It was a great experience, though. That's great, Teresa. Maybe you will find something else that will come your way. You just never know. Remember, your side hustle will begin taking many hours each week away from precious moments you'll otherwise be spending with your family, friends, or elsewhere. A side hustle also requires a lot of effort to succeed. Given that majority of your time each day goes to your full-time job, making a serious self-assessment about whether or not this is something you're willing to make a sacrifice for in order to achieve. If you are willing to sacrifice, develop a system of positive triggers and routines to help support your self-discipline and exert all your extra effort to grow your side hustle, then you will have the psychological foundation to build a successful business. And that is so true because, baby, let me tell you, I would go to that job and I would be kind of tired and I didn't want to get on the internet to advertise my business. But when I thought about my supervisor and a couple of people up in that office that got on my last nerve, I got my butt up, got up on this computer, and I advertised my business. And that particular day, I made a bunch of money and I could not believe it. I was like, what if I wouldn't have thought about what my why was? I wouldn't even made that money. And ever since that day, one particular day that I did something that I didn't want to do, I've been on it. I don't care if I'm in the bed and say, "Ooh, I don't feel like it." I get up, put on my face, put these earrings and hair on and my whatever, and get online and do what I got to do. Because you never know what is going to happen that day. Or if I'm not going to be online, I am up 8 o'clock, taking my shower, doing whatever I got to do, get up on this computer and advertise my business. I do not lay up in the bed waiting for the money to fall out the tree or just gazing out the window. No, baby, you have to get up and you have to work. Okay? Number two, let me just move on here. Identify your skills and areas of interest. Okay? Never enter a battle ill equipped for the challenges you'll be facing. Okay? Let's see. We got I see you have to show your actions you want something. That's right, Marlene. You have to show. Okay. Hey, living life with Lisa. What's up, girl? Thank you so much for coming. Good morning to you. Charlene Hill is in here. That's right, sis. You got to do what you got to do. That's right, Charlene. Okay. Pandy is in here. Hey, Pandy. What's up, Pandy? Thank you so much for coming in and coming to my live early this morning. Okay. Dana is saying good morning to everyone. All right, then. Thumbs up the live and share it out. Okay. All right. Never enter a business battle. Never enter a battle ill equipped for the challenges you'll be facing. Always know what you're going to do every day. And try to learn the skills that you need to do it. Okay, in order to experience quick results, you must back your side hustle with relevant skills, experience, or industry knowledge. After all, business success happens only when the right skills meet the right interest area. As billionaire investor Mark Cuban recently shared, your business will succeed only if it's something you love to do and something you're good at. Don't do something you ain't good at. Hey, Tuba Chat, what's up? Guys, don't pick something you're not good at. Don't pick something you're not interested in. Pick something that you love to do and you're good at. You can make money from that. Okay, for an example, many musicians monetize their skills by offering online guitar, violin, or piano lessons. They good at it. So why not get paid for it? I know this guy that when I go to Las Vegas, I always go to his show. And that's all he knows how to do is to entertain people, sing, and play his saxophone. But he's good at it. And I admire him because he takes the only thing that he knows how to do and he takes care of his family. And he's good at it. And people pay him. And guess what? He loves to do it. And that's why he's so good at it. And he's such a great entertainer because he loves to do what he's good at. And this is exactly what this article is saying. Take what you have and be good at it. Okay? And you can make money at it. If you lack key skills that's related to your interest or the side hustle you want to create, there is no better time than the present to learn the skills that you need to make your side hustle a good paying job for you. Okay? It can get you to stay home. All right, and do the things that you really want to do. Hey, BJ Good News, thank you so much for coming in. Number 3, if you want to start a side hustle, validate your side hustle with paying customers, not broke customers, not the ones that say, oh, can I pay you later? Now, you need to validate your side hustle with one paying customer at a time. Okay? Your side hustle idea may seem incredibly awesome and disruptive to you. Okay? But that's not necessarily how your potential customers will see it. More likely than not, they'll ignore it like the vast majority of brilliant ideas that have been productized and unleashed given the sheer amount of daily distractions and advertisements we are exposed to. Okay? So right now it's giving you kind of sort of the negatives. But the real reason, okay, you need to validate your side hustle idea with a paying customer before getting too far into the business is to make sure you're not creating a solution to a problem that doesn't really exist. Okay, the lack of market need has been cited in an extensive CB Insight study as the top cause of startup failures. So be warned. There's a good chance you're nurturing an idea that not enough people will find value in. And if nobody wants your product or services, the resources you invest in building it will go down to the drain. So, what they're saying here is you have to find out if people are interested in your side hustle. Are they interested in your idea? Get you a paying customer. Will a customer pay for this idea? If they don't, then you need to go back to the drawing board and start over. Okay? To prevent this from happening, be sure to validate whether your product or service will gain traction in the real world. You can do that with objective feedback from potential customers and asking them to join a waiting list, pre-purchase your solution, or hire you as a service provider. Quickly abandon ideas that aren't getting a positive result and consider more feasible opportunities. And that's all of this was told to me when I first started my first website online. Will people buy this? I had to find something that people would buy. Like I sold traffic. Now, traffic, hey, House of Entertainment, House of X Entertainment, thank you so much for coming. I had to find something that people wanted online. And the thing that people want online was traffic. Traffic to what? Their website. You can have the best website, the prettiest website, the most information on your website, but if you ain't got no traffic to it, same thing with YouTube, you can make the best videos. But if you don't have traffic coming to it, it's just no good. So that's the niche I like to be in because people love, you have to have traffic to your website. So they pay me to get traffic to their website. Number 4, okay, is differentiate yourself from competitors. Okay. Now, this one I had to read twice to really get it. Okay, unless you built a totally new product or service that's a class in itself or of itself, chances are you'll be positioning your side hustle against other established players catering to the same targeted audience. And that's what we do right here on YouTube. Okay? Competition is an inevitable part of doing business. It's just about in just about any niche, competitors will try to outperform your product or services, nab as many of your customers as they can, and look for opportunities to innovate past you. Okay, to prevent this from happening, all you need to do is to secure your value propositions with a serious competitive advantage. Your competitive edge can be anything that differentiates your business from that of your competitors. You just have to be better. This can range from smart or low pricing, aggressive sale tactics, higher profit margins, unmatched customer service, best in class features, strategic relationships, intellectual property, and other specific factors that clearly differs you differs your brand from the competition. Your competition advantage is what makes customers choose you and continue coming back for more. So, your competitive advantage is what makes a customer choose you and continue to come back for more. So your whatever your side hustle is, okay, everybody is smart out here these days, and most of us have the same idea, and that's okay. All you have to do is be better at it, okay, and uh, and make your customers or our viewers come back to our videos all the time, okay? Or your side hustle all the time. And then make them, and then whatever it is, they will continue to come back for more and more and more. You just have to be creative. You just have to be better. That what was told to me. Be better at it. Offer better prices. Do better specials. Whatever it takes. Number 5. Okay. And for those that's coming in late, uh, we are talking about how to start a side hustle while keeping your day job. And I'm giving out the 10 reasons, the 10 things that will help you get it started. Hey, the Bright family, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, let's see who else is out in here. All right, so let's Panama City. Hey, what's up, Panama? Thank you so much for coming, and the Bright family. Number 5, define clear goals. It is commendable to dream big, but when it comes to actually making your side hustle a success, you will get absolutely nowhere by aiming for the end zone straight out of the game. You can have a dream, but then when you go for your dream, you just go for the end. That's always a beginning. What happened to that? Okay. In order to make your larger goals happen, you need to start with the very small incremental goals. After bringing on one satisfied customer, it's time to get your second, then your third, then your fifth, and so on and so on. In If you begin by aiming for 1,000 customers instead of just one, you'll get too overwhelmed, okay, with everything that needs to be in place before handling that many customers. In my experience, having practical goals that are attainable on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis help you develop positive habits and train yourself for success. One good framework to use when formulating goals is the SMART goals criteria. Developed by management icon Peter Drucker, SMART is the acronym for Pacific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Wow. When I go through all of this stuff, I just think back on my mentors and I just have to say thank you, Jesus, for them. Because all of this information was told to me. I had my mind open and I was ready. I was hungry. I was ready to do this thing. I was ready to leave corporate. I got tired of not being paid for what I was worth. So I had my mind open. And I just, when I think about this, I almost want to have tears about it, but they're happy tears because I was like, thank you, Jesus. I had my mind open and I was ready to receive. Okay. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Okay. Looks like everybody is speaking. Charlene is saying, that's right. Clear goals with a vital plan. That is so true. You have to have that. All right, let's move on to number 6. Set milestones that'll force you to launch. Set milestones that will force you to launch. A good, valuable side hustle idea should be launched and monetized. Don't obsess over trying to build the perfect solution when you don't know what exactly your customers will want the most. Otherwise, you'll just waste precious time, and you'll stay trapped in the dream state. To help you beat this, draw up a simple action plan that lays out key milestones and deadlines that'll guide you from start all the way to launch date. And that is so true. When I was doing my side hustle, my mentor suggested, and she told me this. She said, I'm going to suggest this to you, but I'm going to tell you what to do. She said, while you have your day job and you're making pretty good money, save up $10,000. Pay your car off. Make sure you have health insurance. Have enough money for health insurance and your rent. See how much your rent is now. Make sure that you stay there for another year and you'll know exactly what you have to pay for your rent times 2 years. Save all of that up, while you're still doing your hustle. And I did that. And I'm glad I did, because when I walked away from my job and I didn't look back, I didn't care because I had at least about 15,000 in the bank. I had my side hustle. It was paying like 500 a week. You know what I'm saying? I was like on cloud 9. I ain't have to worry about my rent. I had paid off my car. So you have to have these plans laid out so that you can actually launch. And my launch was quitting that job, okay? Because it's nothing wrong with a job. Don't get me wrong, guys. But that is not what I wanted to do the rest of my life. I wanted to be free. So I went through everything they told me to do. I cried a million nights. I wanted to oh, this is just too much. But every time I said that, I remembered the day that I made that money that I did not want to get up and make. And that gave me strength. Plus, I relied on my faith. I relied on what this quote that I heard. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. Your miracle is just around the corner, but if you give up, you'll never get it. So that's what I would say to myself all the time. And plus, I stayed on my knees. And because I had my side hustle, I didn't care what them people was doing at work. What they were saying or whatever. I went there and did the minimum to keep the job until I could leave. Okay, so now we're going to move on to help you beat. Like I said, you have to draw up a simple action plan that lays out key milestones and deadlines that'll guide you from start all the way to launch date. Stick to your deadlines. Tell your friends and family about them. Hold yourself accountable and don't allow yourself to make excuses. Then perform the actions needed to move from one milestone to the next. Again, never aim for perfection because it will bog you down and prevent you from ever launching anything. Okay? Number 7, delegate work outside your expertise. By now, know your strengths. You can't be good at everything all the time, and you shouldn't want to be. The reality of starting a side hustle is that you're going to have weaknesses. That means if even many of the skills necessary to efficiently running your side hustle must be found somewhere else. Okay, let me just turn this page here. Somewhere else in order to free up your time to continue doing only what you're best at within your business. Okay, so if you don't know how to see, this is why I like teams, and this is why I build teams because I know they work. Because most of the people, I'm in the middle, and I got this whole big old team around me. Each one of them is very smart. Each one of them is smart in a different expertise that I'm not. So here I am, the leader in the middle, and I'm asking everybody, okay, I already know what they're good at. I said, okay, what do you think? Tell me what you would do in this situation. They tell me, I take the advice, go do it, or the whole team do it. We have a team is the best thing for me, and that's what I thrive in, and that's what I'm good at doing, building teams. For an example, you might be a good accounting and management. You may be good at accounting and management, but your graphic design skills will easily turn off your audience instead of getting them glued to your message. To fix this, do things you are good at and work to outsource everything else. I recommend not even trying to learn new skills in the immediate term unless they strongly relate to both what you're trying to your interest is in and the need of your business. Outsourcing your weakness is a more effective and easily implemented alternative. It's also more affordable in the long run as the value of your time increases. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Swallow, how are you? Hey, Peter Dale, thank you so much for coming in. So don't be trying to do everything all by yourself. Find people that you can start a board with, that you can, or just a team, or just make friends with people that know more than you in that area that you don't know. It's okay to ask for help. I do it all the time. Number 8, ask for real customer feedback. Without feedback from your earliest customers, you'll expose your side hustle to serious risk of failure. You may be planning to build a product that doesn't do the best possible job of solving your customers' problems. So always ask for feedback. Always ask for feedback from your customers or from your subscribers or whomever to see how you're doing. And I see a lot of people do that on YouTube. Okay, number 9. We got one more to go after this. Avoid getting fired from your day job. That's why when I went there, I still was myself, still had this bubbly personality I have. I still was Geo, but I just did the minimum so they couldn't fire me. I just didn't go there with no attitude or anything like that. I went there to do my job, what them people paid me for, okay, to do. But I didn't go no 110% no more because I'm trying to do 110% for my own business. So I went there and I did the minimum. And I still got a couple of raises. Everything that I was getting before wasn't no blah blah hop hop to talk about. But one of my supervisors did ask me, is there anything going on in my life? And I said, well, I just have some things going on, but I'm okay, because she noticed the reduction in my work. So what I had to do with that, because I needed one more year to stay there, I just kind of put a little bit more effort into it. So avoid getting fired from your day job, because you're going to need that money to help you with your side hustle. Okay? Obviously, you shouldn't work on your side hustle during company time, nor should you use company resources to advance your own pursuit. Not only is it unethical, but it is likely a violation of the employment agreements you sign when you begin your job. Make it a point to honor every term in your contracts and to consistently deliver excellent performances at your day job, even while your side hustle picks up uh, modem, picks up excitement. Now, see, that happened to me because uh, I had websites that had traffic, and people was all of a sudden, which my mentor told me this, people start buying a lot of traffic from my website. And I was like so happy. And I was making a good amount of money, a good amount of money. Okay. And so that would make me thinking like, oh, maybe I'll just do just the minimum. But it got noticed, and I hadn't saved up that 10,000 yet. So I had to 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 pull it back and go on do my job, what I needed to do at work. But I never done my side hustle at my job because I was always too busy at the job. Okay. So you have to be very, very careful when you start making good money with your side hustle, but you're not ready to quit your business. I mean your day job. You have to make sure that people at your day job don't really know what you're doing. Okay, because they like to throw shade and whatever else they can throw in their monkey wrenches and everything else. So be careful about that. All right, compromising your quality of work and reputation in the office will prevent you from re engaging and even potentially partnering with your old employees once you go full time as a business owner and yourself. Okay, so more importantly, non compliance to contract terms can lead to disciplinary and even legal action. I have learned this the hard way. Okay, now this is what this guy is saying, and I'm reading an article uh, from the internet that I find very interesting because everything that's in this article is what my mentors told me. Okay, number 10 and the last one is to build a sustainable flow of customers before quitting your day job. Build a sustainable flow of customers before quitting your day job. Okay, Brian, who is the guy that wrote this article, is saying, my advice is to never leave your day job until your side hustle is providing you with a sustainable, growing cash flow that exceeds and reaches to at least 75% of what your day job pays you. That part. That's right, Pandy. That part. Yes, a sustainable flow of customers. Okay. Never leave your day job until your business is paying you at least 75% of what you make at your day job. And I suggest you have some money saved up like I did. Okay? Because that made me feel and I didn't even tell my family I was saving up no money. I'm just gonna give y'all another tip because they be begging, okay? And you can't save no money and they don't want to pay you back. Okay. So I didn't tell anybody. And that's just for, I don't know who that's for, but it's for somebody up in here. Don't tell them because they were asked and asked and asked. And I was trying to get ahead and I'm not trying to help pay everybody's bills. Okay. Okay. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. Yes, Pandora, that part. Great nuggets here. Thank you so much, Lisa. Yes, I got to get a sustainable flow of clients to live. That's right, Rochelle. Don't tell people when you are making a move. That's right. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. That's right, Twala. I didn't tell anybody because I knew that I would need that money later. Okay. Most entrepreneurs have a healthy appetite for risk, but you shouldn't plunge into anything without having a decent chance of success. Moreover, having at least 6 months worth, listen to what they're saying here. Okay. All right. Moreover, having at least 6 months worth of savings for both personal and business purposes to pad yourself in the likely event that your business doesn't grow as quickly as expected. Now they're saying have at least 6 months worth. Me, I had 2 years worth of money because that's what my mentor told me to do. So I stayed and suffered it. Well, I didn't suffer, but it felt like I was suffering, smothering at that job because I wanted out so bad. You know, I did what she told me to do 2 years, and save money, and that's exactly what I did. I didn't buy no new clothes. I would just mix and match. I didn't buy nothing that I didn't have to buy. I paid my daughter's nursery. Just the things that I had to pay and buy food. Other than that, I just didn't do anything. I just saved my money. That's how I did it. And trust me, guys, it was not easy. You have to have a big why. Why? Your why has to be bigger than anything. I'm going to tell you because life would throw hurdles at you. And you be like trying to duck and dodge. And here they come. Every time you try to make a move, here comes something. You have to be ready. You have to have a positive mind. You have to believe in a power greater than yourself. Whatever that power is, it has to be bigger than the negative. Okay? I myself believe in Jesus Christ. I myself believe that He saved my life. I would not be here without the power of God. I could not be talking to you guys and telling you what I went through without going through what I went through, coming out on the other side and say, Jesus, I surrender. I could not be doing this today. So that is the power that I choose to call on when all of this negative try to come in and tell me I can't do something. I tell myself I'm a precious child of God. God don't make no junk. Move over their fear. Move over their negative. Go sit down because Geo is doing this. Okay? I am a precious child of God. So don't tell me what I can't do. Okay? So that's how I combat the negative. That's what I tell the negative. You ain't winning here today. Okay? Now, let's move on. Achieving success with your side hustle. Yes, Twila, the power of God. Won't He do it? That's right. Okay, achieving success with your side hustle. So far, the data still shows the most new businesses have a pretty low chance of achieving success. However, that shouldn't detour you from pursuing more meaningful, self employed work. The best time to build a business is when you have a full time job that covers all your living expenses. Think of your regular employment as hedging against the risk you're taking as the test of your side hustle. So you can achieve anything that you want. make sure that the side hustle that you choose is something that you love, okay, and something that you want to do, and something that you're good at, okay? See, I knew I was good at customer service. I knew that if I just could get me a website and find me some good mentors online. And the way that I found good mentors online was I asked. I The way I found Diana, who taught me everything I know how to advertise on the internet, is that I saw her business and I was buying traffic from her. And I'm like, I want to do this. This is good. This is a good niche to be in. Plus I did a little research on why people have traffic sites. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This is a good way to make some money. And I like doing this. And this is not going to take up a whole bunch of my time. And this is on the internet. All I have to do is come up home from work, jump, make my daughter, get her situated, dinner, blah, 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 and stay on the internet for an hour and a half, go to bed and get up from work. That's what I thought. But I needed mentorship because I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I sent her an email, told her that I liked her business. I would love to start my own. How much do it cost? What do I have to do? And before I sent that email, I remember saying, God, I'm going to send this email and I want you to go first. And whatever happens, happens, but just touch this lady's heart so that she could just email me back and that she is on the up and up and I can get this going so I can leave this job. That's exactly what I prayed in so many words, okay? And I hit that send button. 3 days later, guys, Diane wrote me back and we became friends and she became my mentor and she told me everything I needed to get the website. And I think I started off with $300 and I sent it to her. And I was like, Lord, please let this be whatever. And then I said, I'm just going to stand on my faith. And she set me up and I've been going ever since. So that's how I got into affiliate marketing. That's how I got into learning how to do stuff and build teams and picking the right business to be in and all of this kind of stuff. Okay. So if you want to start a side hustle, the best thing to remember is to do what you're good at and do what you love. Okay. Don't quit your day job. Okay. Hey, Cows Cut Kitchen, how you doing? Thank you all so much for coming out. Let me go to the chat and see what everybody is saying in here. Okay, I read that part. I read that. Okay. Twala is saying our dreams seem unreachable, but we can do it, y'all. We will. That is true. Twala, the power of God, won't he do it? Amen. Girl, don't have me go back there again because I almost, woo, Lord have mercy. The Holy Spirit is something else. I tell you. Living your best life. I am a precious child of God. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Rochelle is saying powerful. All right, guys. Got to go. See you later. Thank you, Twala, for coming. Okay. And have a great day, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming, Lisa. And everybody that's in the chat, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to go over to my friend Marlene, Living Your Best Life channel. Marlene, can you put your link in here? Next up is Living Your Best Life. I believe she's talking about, I forget what Marlene's title is all about. Let me check that out. And get over it, your comfort zone. Okay, so that is what Marlene is going to be talking about. I talked about how to start a side hustle while keeping your day job. And Marlene is going to be talking about get out of that comfort zone. Get over it. Comfort zone. Okay? That's a good one, Marlene. You go ahead on, girl. Get over it, your comfort zone. That is what she's going to be talking about. So this is just not going to stop with me. We're going to go over to Marlene and make sure that we listen to her because she comes from the heart. She comes from a place from her soul. She comes from the spirit, the Holy Spirit. You guys, Marlene's channel, and I tell if I'm ever on an interview and people ask me who do you who inspires you the most on the internet, and I tell them Marlene, living your best life, because, and I don't tell them that because we're good friends, Marlene. I tell them that because that is what you did for me when I first met you, and you didn't even know me, but you used to talk about how you got over. And I'm like, this girl talking my language here. How I got over what I used to be and what I am today. That is what Marlene was talking about. That is who inspired me every day. This is why you guys will see me in her chat all the time, because what she talks about is what I got over. It's how I remember to always remember that there is always a yet. Okay? And I'm not willing to go back and not have a thing in my life. No confidence, no self esteem, no this, no that, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. I fought for my life back then, and I'm finna fight for it to stay Geo. Okay, and that's it. So that's who inspired me is Marlene, and that is why, because she was talking my language and she still do. So guys, go over there to Marlene and hear what she has to say. Her link is in the chat. Marlene, drop it again. Hey, Mr. Fulton, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Okay. Okay, you got a new dog. That's good. And her name is Luna. What? Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Mr. Fulton. Okay, and I will keep. Okay, she has had her surgery and she is spaded. Keep me. Okay, we will keep her and Luna, you and Luna, in our prayers. Okay, I want to say this before we go over there. Okay, I think in 2 minutes she's gonna get started. So you guys go ahead and go over there. But for the guys on the replay, my home business is CTFO. That stands for Changing the Future Outcome. The link is down below. Also, I have my paparazzi business, home business. That is the jewelry that you see me wear. All my jewelry is from paparazzi. My link is down below if you want to purchase some jewelry. Okay, and plus subscribe to my channel because I talk about how to make it, how to succeed, and I am successful. So with that said, I'm going to say thank you so much for coming. I do this every Thursday morning, so put that on your calendar, and I will see you guys over at Living Your Best Life. Bye bye, everybody.